All right, so today I wanted to talk about a kind of corny phrase, which is health is wealth. And I've been thinking about this a little bit recently, and I haven't put too much thought into it. So if I missay anything or misspeak here, I apologize in advance, but I'm just trying to talk this out and figure out my actual thoughts. So the phrase health is wealth, I don't really like it because it's pretty corny sounding, and I think that it could actually be a turnoff to a lot of people. But there is a difference between being rich and being wealthy, in my opinion. And I used to use the terms interchangeably, and basically, if you were rich, it meant you had so much money, but if you were wealthy, it meant you were like the step above that. And now I really don't think that's the case. Being rich is, in my opinion, more of a number as far as like how much money you have in the bank account, whereas being wealthy is all encompassing for the different aspects of your life. So I don't think that you could truly be wealthy without being healthy in all of these other aspects, such as your mental health, your physical health, yes, your financial health, your relationships, your spiritual health, everything like that too. And, how you're doing at work too. So your occupational health. So if you're at ease and at peace in all of those, situations or scenarios, then I'd say you're actually wealthy. Once you hit a certain threshold as far as money in your bank account or that you have invested, your net worth, then that's where you'd be rich. Because ultimately, if you are not well mentally, if you suffer from depression, anxiety, whatever disorder or anything like that, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money in the bank. You're not truly wealthy at that point because you have so much extra going on, and the money in the bank isn't going to help you there. Same thing with your physical health. If you are so overweight that you can't go for a walk with your family or play with your kids or grandkids or anything like that, and it's affecting your day-to-day life, that's got to take a toll on you eventually, both mentally and physically, honestly. And that's where I would say, once again, you may be rich, but you're not wealthy. So my goal and what I've been thinking about, because of course I want to increase my net worth. I want to get to the point where, we don't worry about, what things cost or what our bills are, or, we want to set our kids up for a good future where they don't have to worry necessarily about how they're going to pay for college or anything like that. But my goal is to make as much money as possible while still not taking away from any of those other categories, because at some point there's diminishing returns. You could make six figures and be perfectly happy in all of those other categories. You could, have time to work out, have time to see your friends, be home for dinner every night and be able to tuck your kids in and hang out with family, go to church, do whatever you want, and you're making a good living, not necessarily a fantastic living, but at what point is that good enough? If you're making $100,000 or $150,000 and you can do all of that kind of stuff versus making $400,000 and you no longer have time to see friends or to go work out or to do whatever the thing is that you really enjoy, I don't know if it's really worth that trade-off then. So of course I'm not in that position where I've experienced that, so I don't truly know, but that's just kind of my thought process right now. So again, I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. Of course, I don't have all the answers, and I'm open to suggestions, but if you have any thoughts on this, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Of course, if you like this kind of thinking, like the video and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, have a great day, and I wish you the very best. Thanks.